fact that you're back in here means the world to us, okay? Get a break, hustle straight out to the indoor. Coach Morton will get you started.
Hang on, real quick too. Come in, you guys in the back. It's a little bit tighter, we can hear me. All right, just a couple things real quick. So last night was about honoring our seniors. Take the cameras off. The same for the cameras. All right, last night was about honoring the seniors. All right, but last night sucked. Normally in that banquet, we're talking about as a team, the bowl game that we're going to is who we're about to go beat. All right, so if there's any part of you right now that is like, I get a longer Christmas break because we're not going to a bowl game, I want you to leave this program. Because if you don't hurt right now and you aren't pissed, this is not the place for you. And no hard feelings. I will help you go somewhere. But if there's any part of you that's like, man, I get to go home when exams are over and I get a 2-week break, this ain't the place for you. And you're not gonna make it here. We're a hell of a lot better than 5-7. And it starts with me. But I also know this too, that we ain't far off.
This is an interesting year for Shane Beamer.
There's a lot of expectations.
It feels kind of like an inflection point.
That schedule is hard.
Teams are going to have a rough path when you're playing in this conference.
But there is so much potential.
Everybody in this room should be hungry as hell. All right, because if you're like me, it sucked sitting around over Christmas break, watching other teams play and things like that. We should be one of the best teams in the country here in 2024, and I'm hungry as hell to get started.
They had to get depth. They've done a great job of addressing those needs.
This team did a really good job of bringing in players that are going to compete right away.
Overall, you look at every single position, we've increased the depth and we've increased the competition in every single room. We are better as a team.
You're going to fail at something. It doesn't mean you're a failure.
In the fourth quarter games, when we got to be able to communicate, that's exactly what that is, and that's what we're training.
But you cannot quit.
Good, let's go.
3, 2, 1, up. You cannot give up.
Everybody lock up with somebody. Right. Together. Let's go. Down. Left. Right.
You cannot fold.
That's how it should be every time.
It's going to be you guys. Everything that makes us fireproof is you.
You say you want to be a champion? It takes an enormous amount of sacrifice to do.
If we work together and cooperate, can't nobody mess with us, man.
How many of y'all just felt that? How many of y'all see that? Keep pushing, keep straining until we go to war with everybody. We want competition, we want war, we want battle. We've got to enact this player-to-player accountability if we're going to close the gap.
He's going to be the dudes when this fourth quarter, we looking around. Who's going to have your back? It's these dudes right here. It's nobody else. I've never been a part of a team who worked this hard, who's come together like this.
We can get in some extra on Saturday, we can get in some extra on Sunday, but we got to move somehow. Just because you on the weekend does not mean you off the clock. Don't say yo, it's we now.
Remember why you here. Remember why you in this moment. Don't forget your why.
That's a championship mindset right there that's got to permeate throughout this team.
Every department is being challenged to step their game up. Every area of the building, every person. And when stuff is hard to do, most people bail out. This needs to be a team filled with no excuses. None.
Remember, everything you do here, everything that we got to deal with, you are tied to each other.
Let's say our boys band together working as a team, man.
We are our brother's keepers. Keep growing. Keep turning into the men you were meant to be.
It's been said in here multiple times, there's a championship standard in everything that we're doing. You can't just say it, so leaders, older guys, everyone in this room, holding one another accountable to that standard, because I know what we have in this room and the whole damn world's about to find out.
They can win some big-time games if some of this young talent does put it together.
And it seems like the players have really all bought in.
The one team I think everybody's sleeping on is South Carolina Gamecocks.
I think he's doing the right things. I think they're doing the right things in-house in South Carolina to get to ultimately where they want to go. So we're going to do a better job. You can already notice it. Everything that we're doing already this year is we are going to multiply the connections that we have in this building.
They say the old South Carolina had a swagger back. Guess what? I think we got our swagger back right now.
Greatest thing in the world that we get to be doing right here. If you were someplace else, it ain't as good, I promise you.
So many of you have come to me that have been here for multiple years talking about this is the closest this team has ever been. Now, you guys have worked your butts off, and we have gotten better as a team.
We have a lot of work to do, man, but the signs are there. They are there.
Tell you anything other than the truth. And what's going on right now, it is special. We are having a special summer. It's not fake, it's not rhetoric, it's real. And we're making our way.